It's your host, Dani La Shay of WebCelebDaily.com, bringing you the hottest in entertainment and celebrity news. Today, we have a very special guest with us. You might know her as Wanda from the hit TV show Snowfall, but a lot of us are about to follow her down in the valley where the girls get naked. What's up to my girl, Gail Bean?
Hello, and thank you for having me. Ooh, girl, yes for that intro.
We had to do it. We had to do it right.
Look, this was long overdue. It was about time we connected.
I know, because what it was like 2017, 2018, I think, when we hooked up, and you were doing Atlanta. That episode, the Drake episode, had just came out. That shit was funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie. You and Lakeith Stanfield, it was like, how did you feel the connection between y'all, like as far as acting goes with that thing?
I definitely think our characters for sure had chemistry. He's just it was an honor, great all around guy. And he was like, I know he go there. And I was like, look, I'm gonna go where you go. I'm gonna follow you, baby. He's like, come on, challenge me.
So how is it being in Atlanta? So you're from there, right? Stone Mountain?
Yes, ma'am. I'm from here, Stone Mountain, East Side to the death.
Yes. So did you agree with Omeretta with her sorry, not sorry thing, with certain things were Atlanta, certain things were not Atlanta? How'd you feel about that?
Okay, so factually, her song got facts.
Okay.
Morally, and I don't think, she cares about morals, but I didn't feel it was a smart move. I was a huge fan of Omeretta, follow her, been listening to her lyrics, but I'm not gonna lie, anything that's divisive of the city, I felt like you trying to stun on the people you're supposed to be stunned with.
Right.
So that kind of just put a distaste in my mouth, but it still don't take away from the fact that the girl is talented. Like she's talented. It wouldn't have been, and maybe, that was her, she been talented and out here for a long time. So maybe that was what she felt she needed to make it happen and get notoriety. But for me, if it was me, it ain't. But if it hadn't been me, I wouldn't have made that move. As someone who was a fan of hers, I didn't appreciate that. And it did make me like not want to follow her and listen to her no more. Because you do have stuff, songs where it's like East Side versus West Side, Baby D, Big on all them. And it's not divisive of the city. So I didn't like that. I didn't appreciate that. But her song was facts now. I'm not, you can't debate facts. I mean, but to be honest, when you're really speaking Atlanta is Metro Atlanta. All of Metro Atlanta makes up Atlanta, technically speaking. From a standpoint of where we're at and where we're going. It's our wholeness. It's what makes us different and better than any other city.
Okay. Come on, Atlanta. I got some Atlanta roots. Clark, Atlanta, student here. And so when I was down there, that was like 2005. So, that was like a different era. That Snap era was out. Yes. Everybody was leaning with it, rocking with it. So I was with it. Yep. Pool Palace everywhere. So how did you get your start in acting? Like, was it in Atlanta?
So I've always been, I will say yes, in regards to like my interests, like my high school, Stevenson High School. I had taken a drama class with Dr. Narker my senior year, and I fell in love with it. I fell in love. It was so much fun. I could not believe it was so liberating and just so beautiful to watch others, and even, like I said, liberating doing my own performance. But I was growing and learning and moved by watching other people perform as well. And people got paid to do that. So I was like, oh, this could be a career choice? Yes, please. So then I got started in Atlanta, just, in theater, black box theater. And then I chose to move to LA. But just before I moved to LA, I did a film in Louisiana. It was called At Mama's Feet. I don't think anybody has ever seen it. But it had Tommy, oh Lord, God rest his soul, from Martin. I cannot remember his last, Tommy Ford.
Oh, Tommy Ford, yeah.
Yes, I played his illegitimate daughter. And that was like my first taste at television and film, because I had been doing theater. So that was my very first, like my start outside theater to television and film. And then shortly after I moved to LA, and I was like, I need that. Give me that back.
What was it like working with him? Like, how was he on set?
Phenomenal. Like, when you think of who you want to work with first, you want someone like that pours into you, that gives you advice, that isn't judgmental, who is not so much of a celebrity or a star to where they won't run lines with you or give you feedback, you know what I'm saying? And really rehearse with you. So he was just great. He made me feel comfortable. So every project that I've ever worked on, I take something from different people to know what I want to take to other sets and other productions to make it good. And he just made me feel very comfortable. Like talk and kind of let me know that, like, he took himself from here to let me know we both people. We're both just humans at the end of the day, here doing something we love and having a good time. And that gig, I literally got that off of networking. Like, good friend of mine, Algie Sela, director, he called me up and was like, hey, you available? You want to act in a movie? I was like, yeah.
Right. Wow, that's dope. So what struggles have you had to overcome so far in your career?
Being taken advantage of, being Black, being female, being kind, positive energy. It's like, yeah, but I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Like,
Right.
The struggle of, oh, well, you the homie, or you cool. So, I mean, not the homie, because it don't be people who are my friends, but people who just, they feel that I give off homie. So people, it's the energy, and let me try to get over on her and get her for cheap because she having fun anyway and she like it, but nah, you got a budget. Like, you got a network behind you. You need to pay me my back, which I think that as a Black woman, at no level of your career do you not go through that. Like, I'm pretty sure Paula still goes through that. She's getting paid Bitcoins, but she's probably not getting her worth. Like, Aji still talks about it. So the struggle is truly people paying your value. And it's like, you have to fight for everything as a Black woman in this. I had to fight to even be able to do P Valley from Snowfall. And I love Snowfall. I don't give them no problem. They're good. They're great. But come on now, it's not my show. Allow me to do other shows. It's my show. If you're not doing it, I'm always going to be wanting to give 110%. But allow me to, I wrote them a letter and I said, as a Black woman, as a Black creative, as a Black artist, it is hard to not just have a career in this industry, but to have longevity in this industry. This production, this project is pivotal for me to continue to book work. And I mean, they didn't see it. Eventually I had to strong arm him, but we hear.
And that's so unfortunate because I've seen Damson Idris in a lot of different things outside of Snowfall. Isaiah King, I actually just watched a movie that he was in. I guess he did it a couple years ago. He did a really good job. Yes.
That was good.
Yeah, so I'm glad that you fought. I'm glad that you fought, because what you're doing is also helping the younger actresses coming behind you be able to stand up for what they know that they should be doing. Because this role on P Valley for you is, I feel like it's gonna be the game changer for your career. And I haven't obviously seen it yet because it's not out, but just looking at the change in the role going from Wanda to Roulette, I feel like, damn, okay, I can't wait to see, how you spin this.
Yes.
So how did you even get casted for Snowfall?
So Snowfall is so crazy. I got cast December 2017 to come on board for season 2, which started January 2018. Snowfall been on my 2015. Like, I had been hitting up my reps, like, hey, get me in. Can you see if I can get an audition for this? Is it rolling for me? And they were like, oh, all the roles are cast, or no, there's no role big enough for you. And I'm like, see if we could just get in the room for an audition. And then when they recast the pilot, I was like, hey, they recast the pilot, see if it's anything for me. And they was like, no. So I just kept on a radar. And then, like, it's so crazy. It's like, I wanted it. I set my intention for it. And then I let it go. And I went to Chicago to shoot a web series with some friends, and literally, soon as I landed, I got the email to audition for Snowfall. Soon as I landed in Chicago, I was like,
it was fake.
Girl, the dream is real. I reached out and was like, so I just left town for my birthday. It was a lie. But I was like, I just left town for my birthday. Can you please see if they'll move it back? They wrote back and was like, so they won't move it, but they will accept the tape. Okay. So one day after a 16-hour day on set, the director actually used the DP's camera and my cast member read with me and we put it on tape. I sent that audition in. They were like, they loved it. They want to know if you'll still be back in town December 11th. They want to do an in-person chemistry test with Isaiah John. I said, I will. Confirm me, please. So back to LA.
Wow.
Made it work. That's
so dope. So rest in peace, John Singleton. Like, what was it like, working under him?
Like, you have agents and you meet them in real life and you're just not sure if they're who they are in your head is gonna be who they are in reality, in theory. Mm-hmm. So he was just great. Like, poured into you, encouraged you, asked you questions about what you're doing in life, what you want to do, projects you want to be in, and was willing to give you any advice and help you in any way that he could. Like, he was literally that great of a person. He was very excited and very passionate about his works and his projects and storytelling and just the whole filmmaking world. So it's like his spark that was in him, it was very infectious. So you couldn't be around him and not know and talk life, Blackness, film. He was just one of those like once in a lifetime guys that you are blessed to have crossed paths with.
Wow. How did you guys find out about his passing?
So when everything first happened, they told us and he went to the hospital, and then we were informed that he was in a coma. Mm-hmm. So when the whole thing happened with the whole stroke and everything, it was like it wasn't his first. So we knew, different things in life cause stress, which leads. Well, there's many things that can cause a stroke, but certain things will cause stress. But that happened, and like I said, it wasn't his first. So we were just hopeful, he's come out of these before, and then when the whole coma thing happened, it was like, okay, wait, what? So it was like, okay, he's in a coma. But then when it was like he's brain dead and on a machine, the percentage of people statistically that come back from that is minute. It's small. Mm-hmm. So, we just was praying and hoping for a miracle. We were also in the middle of filming season 3. We're filming the episode with me and Rain, where we have that whole day together. And we were just hopeful that there's no way, like this can't happen. We cannot lose our leader. We cannot lose we cannot lose this phenomenal Black man. Like, we cannot lose somebody who's been here on set with us every day. So this project, like, he's been there every single day of the project. There's no way, like, this wouldn't happen. And we in the midst of, like, we knew during season 3, we're like, this is the best season we've ever had. Yeah. There's no way. Mm-hmm. So when we received that information, we were filming, and before we started filming that day, they called us around and they told us that he had passed. And we was like heartbroken. Mm-hmm. But we knew, like, it's a show. It's Snowfall, it's John Singleton. We knew people, unfortunately, not everybody in this world wants the best for you. So we knew people were going to be watching to see if the show that went to shit because he was gone, and rooting for it to go to shit, and to have something negative to talk about. So we knew this is the last thing he did when he was alive. This is literally what was happening, his work while he was on his deathbed. So we owed it to him to produce greatness, like to go over and beyond, to like shut down any doubt that he didn't leave us with a blueprint of how to be on top, how to remain real and raw and solid. So it was a sad day, but it was like, we knew what had to be done.
Yeah.
And ever since that moment, it's been hashtag for John.
Yeah. And you guys have been doing the damn thing for sure, because I know I was worried, you know, I love the show. And I was like, damn, does that mean it's over? You know, like we didn't know what to think, but y'all took off. Y'all took off and you got way more camera time. So like, how did you feel about Wanda's transition into becoming an addict? Like, were you at first like, I don't know about playing a crackhead, or was it a challenge for you? Like, okay, I'm about to get my Halle Berry on and we losing Isaiah without losing Isaiah.
That's one of my favorite films. I definitely was not hesitant. I was 100% up for the challenge. I felt the weight of what I was asked to do and the seriousness of it, because I knew it could go left and people could make a mockery of Wanda, or they could really feel her and genuinely go through this with her and genuinely love her and want better for her. So with having my own family members or friends that have struggled with addiction, I feel like I want to do this for them. You know, like if this is going to be my real introduction, like when I get a name, and this is what's going to make a name for me, like I've done other projects, as you know, but if this is what makes my name, I want it to be this. So when I saw that, I was like, are we going here? We doing it. So if we're going to do it. Like, don't have step. Like, if she going on drugs, crack her out. Because that's what happens. She was the beautiful drug dealer around the way girl. Don't hold back. I was ready. Like, I welcomed it with open arms. Like, I don't wish that for nobody, but I want to tell the reality. I don't want to shy away from truths.
Right. And you played the hell out of that role, girl, with the makeup and everything, how they put it together. Like, you nailed it. And I think what got to me was when they had Wanda chained up on the thing with the handcuffs and everything, and she was just going through it. And I was like, Gail is playing the fuck out of this role. You nailed it.
Oh my.
Yeah. So what's the energy like on Snowfall when y'all all get together?
It's good. It's like, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna crack jokes. Like, it's one big family. For real. Everybody want to be there and have fun. Like I said, everybody know now it's bigger than us. When John passed, it was like, okay, one purpose. Whatever you thought the purpose was, the purpose is John. Like, that's it. The purpose is not destroying a man's entire legacy. The purpose is letting this man go out on a high. If Wire is the bar, John need to supersede it. If The Wire is the bar of best shows, of realness, of the government and illegal activity,
telling the truth,
then that's busted wide open.
So other than Wanda, who would be your favorite character on the show and why?
I really love Uncle Jerome.
Yeah.
Something about
Uncle
Jerome is like, he giving. He funny. He a man, you know? He a drug dealer. So he got money. But I really love Uncle Jerome. Like,
he's definitely a favorite too.
But I'm not gonna lie. Like, so everybody on the cast is phenomenal, and they all have their thing. Like, Gibson, as Franklin, he doesn't get to play. Like I think this season he got to like that. Listen, my favorite scene of the entire series is that scene where he bodies on body. Like,
oh my gosh, yes, he needs an award for that scene.
The entire season. So when it comes to who my favorite is, when it comes to the acting, like he's definitely killing it. He don't get as much versatility as some of the other people, so he doesn't have the freedom to like crack jokes and do all that. That's why I thought the wedding episode was so beautiful, because we got to see a well-rounded. We got to see him going his range back.
Yes.
Yeah. He has like huge major moments that are like that brick by brick.
Because I was sitting there watching that episode and I was like, damn. I was surprised. I never saw it coming. I thought Scully was going to like poison, like try to kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, he about to take him out. And you was the only one that didn't. I was like, Wanda gonna be the Lone Ranger, but they ended up changing it the whole way. And yeah, Damson did his thing. He definitely needs some type of award for that scene. He definitely.
Please, art guys, give him an award.
Please. But seriously, the whole show, honestly, like you guys should have been getting awards, honestly, from season 1. So I hope it's coming, because y'all deserve that. Y'all deserve that for sure.
We got the awards. It's okay, because we darn sure got people.
Yeah, okay. Damn sure. And I'm sad that it's the final season coming up. Like, how do you guys feel about that? Like, y'all knew it was coming though, right? The last season.
We knew it was coming. We knew when we got to season 5 that we got 5 and 6, and that 6 would be the final season. So we knew it was 2. They told us 20 more episodes. Dang, that sounds. Ooh. It's bittersweet, but I mean, all good things come to an end, and you grow and mature and go on and do other projects. So then you have that project to look back on and be just hella appreciative.
Yeah. And it's gonna definitely be a staple in the Black community forever. Because when somebody tell me they ain't seen Snowfall, I'm like, what? Like, come on, we about to binge. Like, I can definitely just start all over from the beginning and just get right back into it and see what I missed, because it was just like the storytelling is just so amazingly put together. You know, it's great. So do you have anything that you can tell us about what we may expect from the final season?
You know what? I don't know specifically, but from watching it and from the scripts that have come from the past, I definitely think, Snowfall always go out with a bang every season. I think Franklin gonna die.
Think so?
Yeah.
Either that or locked up for sure.
He don't die. This is the thing. If he don't die, then everybody around him, everybody gonna die, and he gonna get locked up.
So now let's talk about P-Valley. So what can you tell us about your role on P-Valley? It's right around the corner, just a little bit, like something like.
That is a new dancer.
Okay.
She's not from Chucalissa. She's actually from Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay.
And she had a huge heartbreak in her life. I'm not gonna say how, what, where, when, but and she feisty. She do get to fighting. So I'm not gonna tell you who she getting to fight with, but she do get to fight.
So I'm gonna tell you, I feel like Mercedes will probably be the one to give her some issues, because Mercedes don't like new girls. She don't like when people come trying to walk on her territory, even though she's been supposed to have been retiring about 3, 4, 5, 11 times now. She feels some type of way. So I feel like I could see the personality that you could give behind that role, and Mercedes kind of like clashes. So if I'm right, I'm gonna do you. I'm gonna be like, see, I knew it. Like, I knew it. So how did you feel about playing a stripper? Like, was that something that you were like, okay, this is different? Or was because of your family, were you a little more like, I don't know, like some people, they feel like they might want to be a little more reserved.
Nah, see, stripper is like low-key my alter ego. So shit. I didn't feel any type of reservations. I also, you know, with being from here, the strip club is like going to a regular restaurant for us. So playing a dancer, like I got family members as dancers, friends, you know. So for me, it was no different. Playing a stripper, a dancer was no different than playing a mom or playing a home, you know what I'm saying? Or playing a crack addict. Like they're all somebody. I felt like this is an important Black woman. So again, I felt the task to not let them down and give a truthful, genuine story that people don't make a mockery of, you know? So I was up for the challenge and I felt honored, really.
Yeah.
Because it's a dancer, that's someone who is powerful, is strong, is beautiful, is seductive, is sexy. So I'm like, y'all see all of that in me? Oh,
hey, yes. Now, are we going to see you actually on the pole, like doing some real pole work?
Hey, P-Valley is the only time you're going to see me on the pole.
Hey.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, what new projects do you have coming up outside of P-Valley? Or like, are you getting into writing, directing? Like, what can we expect from you?
Writing and producing. I'm currently working on one of my mini series that I have written. So we packaged it up to produce and shoot it. I'm also writing my own feature film, which I'm very excited about.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And currently auditioning for some new projects, which I feel real good about some of the auditions I sent in. And I think I'm going to have a booking before the month is over. So.
Hey, well, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait for us to check back in, especially after P-Valley then started, girl, because I know I'm gonna have so many questions. Let everybody know where they can follow you on your tag, your handle, websites.
All things Gail Bean. Instagram is Gail GAIL __BEAN. Twitter, I want to say is Gail _Bean or Gail.Bean. I think it's Gail _Bean. Facebook, actress Gail Bean. So, I mean, the same, just me. I'm me, Gail Bean, all things Gail Bean.
Hey.
Hashtag Mitchells Are Born Winners.
You'll okay.
Hi, I'm Gail Bean. I play Wanda on Snowfall and Roulette on P-Valley. I'm dishing with Dani for WebCelebDaily.